like they could be part of the damn property. Like, it was to the point, like, these could legitimately all fucking be that.
Why didn't you make easier multiple choice questions?
I thought they were all like real good beginner questions. Personally,
We are getting ready to do this.
yeah.
Like,
I was really happy with the Cringer options too. Like, I really liked that one.
yeah, like
Battlecat
some of
ones,
those,
but-
like, yeah, they were great. Some
Cody,
of them, like, these are literally just gobbledygook to me. That's it.
Cody,
that's fair.
we've started, Cody.
Did we? When did you push the button?
Started.
30
Nope.
seconds. Jeez,
Daniel,
okay.
hit the button, turn back off so I can talk.
Hello and welcome to The Ridge, a show by Damage Control Podcasting, a professionally unprofessional look at the conventions, ideas, and genres of filmmaking. I am here with
Cody Dietrich.
JFK.
Applejack.
Daniel Newkirk.
Name somebody else from the show, please.
Twilight Sparkle.
Okay,
All right.
fine.
In this episode, we will look back.
Rainbow Dash. Pinkie Pie.
PewDiePie.
All right, what's the other ones?
Mr. Beast.
Like every character.
John Gold.
All right.
Yeah, he got nothing.
Okay, this episode
JFK.
we will look back all the way
John
back.
Doe in the second half.
Oh my god.
John Doe has
All right. Daniel's got a time limit. We gotta knock this out.
I like that you're more worried about the time limit than Daniel is.
This episode,
Like
I think he has his
2
own
hours.
time limit that he promised somebody else, and he's using your time limit.
Oh, that's probably it.
no, I got
Yeah.
nothing to do today.
We'll just
Yeah.
put Daniel on speakerphone. We'll just hold it next to him.
Yeah. So if anyone doesn't know, we're recording like way earlier than we normally do. This is the HSIE version of. Holy shit! It's early.
Oh, okay, thank
Yeah,
Has it been 60 seconds?
it has been.
Oh.
Okay, this episode for the 5th time, we will look back all the way back to 2023. But first, let's take a look.
That was like a year ago.
Let's take a look forward all the way to the year we
Only a couple
we
weeks.
are currently in.
In the year 2000.
Anyone have anything they are looking forward to and or already experienced this year?
There's been a couple shows I've been waiting for a while that just recently started back up. Has Been Hotel is airing
what?
some of it. Has Been Hotel it's a animated it's an animated cartoon that is premiering on Prime Video that I've been looking forward to.
What's
It's
it?
kind of a cool story. It's about, imagine a Disney princess in hell.
So all of them.
And she's trying to rehabilitate hell's sinners so they can go to heaven.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's the end of Lucifer.
sort of.
It's on Prime.
Yeah,
What season?
first season.
Oh, so it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, and the first 4 episodes are out right now, and it was funny because it started out as this art kid wanted to make her own show, and she...
Hurry up, Daniel has to go. I'm just fucking with you, Cody.
So they basically made a pilot, self-funded it through Patreon and all this stuff, and it was so popular, Amazon has already approved it for 2 seasons.
Okay. So that actually sounds really cool.
Oh, has been. Okay, all right.
All right. Daniel, anything experienced or looking forward to? Movie, comics, games, video games, life?
Let's see. For life,
Watching, you looking forward to me knocking your ass out on Dead Air?
I mean, you can try.
Okay.
I mean, 2 goose eggs in a row, man. I don't know. For life, I'm in my final senior semester. So
college. Obviously
college.
not high school.
Yep, I'm very excited to be done with school.
What's your major?
Criminal Justice Administration.
Oh, fuck.
So I'll be.
We probably shouldn't hang out no more.
No, you're on a
All
list
the
somewhere,
stuff
I'm
you've
sure.
admitted to.
Yeah. I'm also getting back into a lot of the superhero stuff. Like I took most of 2023 off for superheroes. So I saw the movies and I watched a little bit of the DC stuff, but that's about it. So in the last month or so, I've been catching up on my superheroes.
You choked up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
So I haven't I skipped most of the Disney Plus stuff, and I still haven't braved a lot of the DC stuff I haven't seen yet. But I finished in the last 2 weeks. I finished She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Werewolf by Night, and Secret Invasion.
What is he by day?
A man. Which, by the way, Werewolf by Night is the best thing Marvel has done in years. Werewolf by Night is so fucking
You know what would be
good.
cool? You know what would be cool? If Werewolf by Night, in the daytime, he turned into the sprayer that sprays on the toilet, sprays up into your butt. So he's Werewolf by Night by day.
Shut the fuck up!
Good night, everybody.
No joke's going to be better than that one.
Okay, all right.
Was that the offensive joke you was talking about?
Nope, it gets way more offensive. Tyler.
Nothing.
Okay.
You're not excited for anything?
No, no.
You just had a kid.
I didn't.
Like 3 years ago.
Like 5 years ago.
Tyler hasn't been late in that long.
William's 5 already?
Yeah.
I thought he was 3.
No,
Do you know how old your kids are?
Don't you worry about it, Cody. Am I on trial here?
A little bit.
All he knows is they're not 18 yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, otherwise they'd be out of the house.
That's not exactly where I was going for that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
I will say one thing I'm really excited for, especially podcast-wise. I'm really excited for Cody and I's horror movie marathon.
it's not going to happen.
Every Marvel thing.
Remind someone real quick.
Yeah, so Cody and I have a bet going.
Hurry up, though. You have a time limit.
Okay, yeah. So the bet is that that we will see X-Men as a major character in the MCU.
The character
before
X-Man?
Yes, the character, and specifically X-Man.
X-Men characters, any of them.
Well, technically, X-Man is Nathan Summers, right? So
Yeah.
we have seen Cable.
Well, the Cable and X-Men are very different, though.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to help you out.
I appreciate it.
Win the war.
Yeah, no, it's not quite the same.
From
That'd be like
the-
saying Strife and Cable are the same characters, and they're not.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but every
Daniel,
MCU
hurry up. Daniel has a time limit.
every MCU character that comes out, or every MCU movie, we get a little bit closer and a little bit closer and a little bit more. And the bet is that we will see a major MCU or X-Men in the MCU before Secret Wars. So if Secret Wars hits first, Cody wins the bet, and I have to watch the first, 70 episodes of One
the
Piece?
East Blue arc is 67 episodes.
Okay, yeah, the first 67 episodes of One Piece. If we do get a major X-Men character before Secret Wars, then Cody has to watch 4 horror movies of my choosing with me in a row.
I'm not looking forward to this.
I'm actually really hoping that it happens soon because it gets dark way sooner now.
You don't do that to me.
Oh, we're watching them all at night, man.
No,
as
I
much
want
as
to
we
do
can
it in
at
the
night.
summer, in the daytime. That way I know I'm safe.
No.
We're gonna watch
He
as many
definitely-
of them.
So that
definitely
is an
said at
idea
night.
for a horror movie. Everything likes to rely on darkness. I would like to see a horror movie that relies in the brightest of days. Some shit happens.
There are a couple
What about
of those.
the blackest of nights?
Some of the Insidious
evil
movies
shows.
happen during the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, one of the Insidious movies is maybe on my list of movies for us
Do
to
you
watch.
really want to do it all in one day, though? Or should you spread out the terror?
I tell you what you should do. Is
He might get
talk in the
desensitized. You're right. And if it becomes summer, maybe we do 4 Fridays in a row, so that way it can ruin 4 weekends of him having sleepless, nightmare-filled nights.
microphone. Okay. Here we
Hurry
go.
up, Adam. Daniel has a time
Yeah,
limit.
hurry up, Adam. I have a time limit.
So this year, 2022.
No one
Don't
respects me
ask
around
us
here.
questions if you don't want us to answer.
A, B, C, D. Next.
So this year, 2024 is a lean year for superhero movies. We've got Madam Web.
Mhm.
Yes, no,
Yeah,
no, don't
looks
care.
good. I like it.
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man?
No.
Or Tobey Maguire. Fucking Andrew Garfield's the Spider-Man in that universe?
Is it?
Yes, but they cut him.
It
They
was
said
supposed to be Andrew Garfield.
right. They cut him, and the rumor is that Tom Holland now.
He didn't want to work.
That's what I meant.
He didn't
How
wanna
many different
work-
Spider-Man am I going to fucking
He didn't want to
Why?
work Mondays.
So are they making this MCU then?
We don't know. So the director has said that it's not part of the MCU, or it's not part of a connected universe. So we don't really know what's going to happen in it. A lot of the rumors were like that Tom Holland was going to be in it, or this was Tom Holland's Uncle Ben, and then it was like young Uncle Ben for Andrew Garfield, and then it was supposed to be like, well, this is going to tie into Venom 3 and Kraven. So right now, no one really fucking knows until we watch the movie.
Okay, speaking of what Daniel just said, we got Venom 3 and Kraven the Hunter.
Yes, Kraven looks absolutely atrocious.
Really, I thought Madam Web looked just like look like a living fucking cross section of a PS2 game. Not a cross section,
Cutscene?
cutscene.
I mean,
It looked bland.
I mean, we don't get to see a whole lot of it, but it looks fine. I mean, you get to see Spider Girl and Arachne and stuff like that in it, which is really exciting.
Is that one Spider Woman that's always over sexualized? Is that one of them that's going to be? Like the artist.
Spider Woman.
No, the one where it's like the red suit,
Silk.
and she's always got her butt
Silk.
up in the air. No, it's not Silk. It's the
Spider-Weaver?
the one that was in.
I think just Spider-Woman, the one's got like the web.
Yeah,
wings.
red. She's got the mask, and she's always in like weird positions.
Oh,
Like,
I get what you're saying. Yeah, Spider-Woman. And
is
she's
she
not
in here?
connected to Spider-Man in any way, so I would assume
But
no.
okay, all right.
The awesome He-Man Revolution series is coming out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah, I may give. I'm gonna start rewatching the first season or the first part or whatever.
I mean,
will say-
rewatch it.
I
You
will
never
say
watched it.
this: the
I
trailer
watched
looks.
part one.
The trailer is good.
Yeah.
They have Wildor in it.
Anything about Venom 3?
I know very little about it.
Still
I
haven't seen Venom.
didn't know it was
I
coming
haven't
out,
either.
so nothing.
I don't think. No, I haven't even seen Venom.
Venom. Then there's Joker, Foley Adieu.
Both
Oh.
Venoms are decent.
That's got your favorite character, Harley Quinn, in it.
Lady Gaga, Harley Quinn, right?
Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Glogla.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Guac Guac. Gawk Gawk Gawk.
Deadpool. You alright? You gotta take it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Deadpool 3.
I'm excited for that.
Yes, Deadpool 3 I'm really excited for.
Could
because
this be the movie that wins or loses the bet?
certainly
Because
possible.
T Swizzle is Dazzler.
Yeah.
Have you seen the photo of
But-
Ryan Reynolds with long hair?
but
and a man
It
bun?
has to be connected to the MCU.
That's
so
true. If they do not connect Deadpool's universe to the MCU, then Cody has not won or has not lost the bet yet. That has to be an MCU movie.
Okay.
So if they connect Deadpool to the MCU and we have a major X-Men character in it, I win. And we've already discluded Wolverine because Wolverine was already been revealed. We already know he's in it. So we're not counting Wolverine.
What about Logan?
Same guy.
Same guy. No, so any Wolverine or Logan appearance doesn't count.
Okay.
But rumors are that Dazzler as Taylor Swift, and then there's also rumors that Captain Britain is in it, who is a major Excalibur character, who is
Yeah,
an
right.
X-Men character.
You know who his sister is?
Betsy Braddock? Mm-hmm.
Who-
Psylocke?
There you go. I knew you knew. I just threw it
Yeah.
out there. Make it sound good. All right, upcoming movies. These are non-superhero movies. These are obviously not all of them. Just ones I thought this group.
Wait, do we have no DC movies?
that
Aquaman.
Aquaman? Well,
that was already out.
yeah, Aquaman.
It's out?
Aquaman
Yeah, that came out in
actually-
December.
Yeah, that actually falls in.
The
Yeah, Forgotten Kingdom or whatever?
yeah.
Lost
Yeah, that
in-
came out in December.
Ow. Well, that goes to show how popular DC is nowadays.
Yeah, it was out for several days before I noticed it was out, and I'm like, oh, I'll just catch it on HBO.
So this is not an exhaustive list of. These are just movies I picked that I thought this group would like. We got Despicable Me 4.
Meh.
Huh. Is it a continuation of Minions or actual Despicable Me?
No, it's the Harvey Weinstein biopic.
I'm gonna go.
We got Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you make a Gladiator 2?
Do you know the pitch for the original Gladiator 2? It is fucking wild. We should do an episode on it. It is.
Okay.
I mean, it's written by a rock. It's written by a rock star. I know you know the rock star. If I could fucking remember. his
Jared
name.
Leto?
No, close. He's just like Jared Leto. He's like.
Oh, Gerard Way?
No, this is older. Think older.
Keith Richards.
Around him. Yeah. Anyway,
Tennessee
Slash?
Williams.
I will look it up here in a little bit.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Anyway, no. I would have remembered Ozzy Osbourne. Anyway, it is fucking wild, dude.
Zach Wilde?
Okay.
Wilding out.
Oscar Wilde.
Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
Now,
No,
that one looks decent.
Think,
I'm kind of excited for that
Think
one.
of their band.
Just look
he
it
does
up,
like
Tyler.
he does like really experimental music. He's not like
Blue Oyster Cult, because we're talking about Godzilla.
no. I meant no. Godzilla. Or say anyway. Are we looking
Oh,
forward to that?
Eminem, because we're talking about Godzilla?
Godzilla. Does he have a song name?
Yeah.
That one flew over my head.
Yeah, him and Juice WRLD, I think.
I don't know who
Yeah.
that is.
So yeah, I'm excited for that one. Can we go back to how do they do a Gladiator
Nick
2?
Cave.
Nick Cave. Yeah, in the Bad Seeds.
What rock band is he part of?
The Bad
Yeah,
Seeds.
yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Gladiator 2. I assume it's going to be all new characters, or it's going to be like a prequel.
Okay, if it's a prequel, I'm already out because you don't put 2 on a prequel.
They do it all the time.
I know, and I hate it.
So the original
I
idea.
hate the prequel being called 2 of something.
Do you hate so
'cause-
much you just spit all over?
Yeah, I am that pissed off about that.
Did you know that they were originally going to do product placement in Gladiator? Because that's what they used to actually do in the Coliseum. Like, they had gladiators do product
I
placement.
Yeah,
believe, I
no, they
believe
were
it, but
superstars.
But the original idea, we're gonna do a whole episode on weird shit that they.
Okay, we can gloss over it. I don't care.
Daniel has a timeline.
We all have timelines. He has a time limit.
Speaking of Gladiator stuff, though, they're making another season of Spartacus.
Oh.
Which, if it's like the first 2 seasons, which the second one was a prequel, it'll be really, really good.
Did it have 2 in it?
Huh?
Did the prequel have 2 in it?
Technically, none of the seasons are numbered.
Yeah,
All of them
was like
have subtitles.
One of them was like Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
That's the first one, and then it's Gods of the Arena,
Okay.
and then it's one of them's. I think the third one is Vengeance, and the fourth one's Army of the Damned.
Okay.
So they're making a 5th one, which it's really sad because like seasons 3 and 4 were absolutely god awful of that show.
Was that after what's his face died? Of
Yeah,
cancer?
he passed away, but like even like the effects, like I think losing him made Stars really like cut their budget for it.
Right.
Because
they had that 300 look, right?
Yeah, because like at that one point in season 4, they're fighting on like a battlefield, and it's like the most paper mache hill that's obviously in like a studio green screen.
Mount Mache.
Yeah, and
they
then,
actually filmed there on set, on location.
Yeah, and then they fucking roll like a styrofoam boulder down that is barely painted to be rock colored. Like it's incredibly styrofoam. It is the absolute most god awful scene ever. Cody, would you stop choking at him?
Well, if he
Would
stopped
you
touching
fucking
me,
put that thing away?
Are you trying to thrill or kill me? Because either way. Here we go.
I have been called the Thriller.
Ghostbusters
No, they
Frozen Empire.
Fuck off.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that looks
Except they released and they had another fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in the promo art, and they need to get away.
What about
good.
Slimer?
You can't do anything without a Stay Puft.
Slimer looks fucking evil.
Is he back in there?
They have a promo shot of him.
Well, they never catch
Artwork.
him after he gets released in the first movie.
Yeah, because he helps him out in the second one.
Mm.
He drives the bus to get Rick Moranis to the final battle with
But
Vigo.
he's like Indiana Jones in the first movie. He doesn't really do.
It doesn't really.
anything.
He
drives Rick Moranis to the museum. He helps.
He does. I don't know if he
Moranis
really
doesn't do anything.
He's the one that gets all the credit because he's the only Ghostbuster there that shows up, shoots the museum, and then the museum immediately starts. The goose immediately goes off it, and then like, oh yeah, he's the hero. He's the Ghostbuster.
What about Grogu? Is he coming back?
And
Gozer?
Gozer. Yeah. Grogu?
I doubt it. I think
That's-
Olivia Wilde's in trouble.
Grogu is the
baby Yoda.
No, is the Hebrew name for Grogu. Gozer.
You can't say.
Why is Olivia Wilde in trouble? Let's not get into it. Okay.
I did say
all I
on
know about
Ghostbusters-
Olivia Wilde was she was bitching about the Psylocke costume.
No, that's Olivia Munn.
Oh.
I didn't think she bitched about this. I thought.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was, I thought
No,
she was like all for it.
no, well,
No,
it-
she liked it like in concept, but apparently its application was awful.
Yeah,
because
she had
it was,
to like get lubed up.
Yeah, it was a giant condom, and she had to like put lube all over herself to squeeze into it.
Sounds like my Friday night.
I mean, right?
No, Frozen Empire looks good, and it looks like they have an original idea, and it looks a lot better than their original idea with Ghostbusters 2.
All right.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm really excited for the
And
concept.
they're going back to New York.
Hey, I'm
And
walking here.
What I like is that they've got the original 3. Sorry,
I
Cody, I
am
keep cutting you
walking
off.
here.
You got the 3 that were in the first one that got like carried over, and they doesn't look like they're in a cameo presence. It's like it actually kind of seems realistic that like okay, they're back, and like I expect that to go horribly for the 3 of them. Like probably they're going to die, so they can cut them out of the movie or whatever. But the fact that there's going to be like those 3 as primary characters is.
But the good thing is they can always come back as ghosts.
I want them to put Dan Aykroyd's character back as how Ray Stantz was in the original Ghostbusters.
Getting blowjobs.
Well, yeah, besides that. But, like, in Afterlife, he's like, Egon said this was happening, and I didn't believe him. I'm like, you believe everything.
Yeah, you were like a kid in a candy store.
I'm like, that's the whole point of your character. You could be...
You're the only one that didn't believe was Pinkman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bill Murray's character.
Furry.
I'm like, you're the heart of the Ghostbusters. Like, if Egon's like, yeah, this is happening, you're like, fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was a little surprised when that was the core of the strife between him and Egon. I thought maybe it was going to be like, I don't know, he fucked Velma or whatever her name is. What's her name?
Janine.
Janine, thank you. You knew who I was talking about, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
How did they approach Moranis' character in Afterlife?
I don't think they did
They
they?
didn't say anything.
Oh, they didn't
So, is there a chance that he could probably be in Frozen? Because I'd be pretty excited for that.
Hell would literally freeze over.
Well, no, like...
Yeah, Moranis is pretty done.
Yeah,
Well, his kids are grown now.
but it's the kids, but it's also the Hollywood machine that he does not like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's actually sticking with I left, I'm not coming back.
The last time he did like a brief thing for like Ryan Reynolds and like Mint Mobile, like it was like a commercial, and then that was like the last time he was like out, like really out in public, and someone like came up and like punched him in the like donkey punched him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And
Why
he's
the
like,
fuck
I'm
are people
fucking-
like this?
Taxes. Okay, what about
Texas.
Beetlejuice 2?
As long as it's like legitimately we haven't seen them in 30 years, I'm kind of fine with it. If it's just like, oh, re-recasting everything and it takes place immediately after the first one.
No. Keaton returns. Winona Ryder returns.
Yeah. Was that who played Lydia?
Lydia, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it is supposed to be like
But-
literally.
But I think it's focusing on Lydia's daughter, played by Jenna Ortega.
Well, if Jenna Ortega's in it, I'll go see it.
You fucking perv.
No, she's a fantastic actress.
No, she's of age. It's okay.
Well, I mean that doesn't hurt.
Wasn't the original sequel like Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii?
Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
one I
so
want
as
to
long
talk
as
about.
it's not like that, I'll be fine with it.
Yeah, well, they did that.
Why
in
did I
the
get negative
cartoon.
5 points?
Because you keep bitching at me for some reason.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They haven't released anything about the story, have they?
Very little.
Besides the
they
fact
haven't
that
even
it's
released
her daughter.
They haven't even released any photos of Keaton. They're keeping everything.
Well, that's good.
I don't know. I get hesitant about long pause sequels because I don't know. Like some I think should be left alone, but
Then just push play so they're not on pause.
Well,
Yeah,
David has
yeah, I mean-
an easy way to say like why they haven't done anything. He was in that waiting room this entire fucking time.
if they did that, if the start of the movie was literally a shot of the waiting room and then finally Beetlejuice's number came up, I don't care what happens the entire movie, I would give it all my money.
I mean,
Right.
that's a
If-
fair point.
if
I mean,
that-
if that's
if
Like if
that
that's
is
how it
how they
started,
did
I
it.
think everybody can fucking agree. All right, I can understand why it took so long.
I disagree.
If
that
is
would
how they did
be
it.
that would absolutely be
But,
a
like,
fantastic way to do that.
Ghostbusters Afterlife, I was like, I don't know. Probably not gonna like it. I love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like the year of that kind of stuff. Because I mean, you got what Gladiator 2 and Ghostbusters and Beetlejuice, and like these are three big franchises that didn't need a sequel that are all getting sequels.
Well, we got another sequel on here that I put on here just for you because I know you're a huge fan.
Yeah, is the Transformers '86 movie Transformers 1?
Nope.
Oh, what is it?
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Oh, yeah.
I know you love the first one so much.
The first one was the most B movie I'd ever seen. It's absolutely terrible. If you have not seen it, you need to see it.
Movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because this is actually like an enjoyable time.
Oh.
This isn't like 2 hours of Jerry Seinfeld.
Isn't
stand-up.
he like a really shitty person?
Jerry Seinfeld?
Have you-
I don't know.
Okay.
I heard a
I don't know.
story.
We haven't talked in a while.
I heard a story that's pretty interesting. Apparently, somebody at a comedy club that he worked at a long time ago, somebody said he wasn't funny, and just to spite her, he bought like the condo right above her so he would see how successful he was every time he'd drive off. Like that level of spite of like, I don't want to live in this area. I'm going to live in this area just to show you how wrong you was about my talent.
Yeah, see, he's one of those things that, like, I don't understand how he gets popular, because I do not really care for his stand-up either. I don't care for a lot of his humor, but people seem to really like him, so, like,
What's
I'm
the
not
deal
gonna...
with juice?
I've only seen him in two things.
You've got pineapple
Seinfeld
juice.
and the B-movie. That's it.
Yeah, well,
All right, Cody, I put this on the list for you. Upcoming TV shows. Netflix's live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender.
If it's anything like the M. Night Shyamalan movie, it's gonna fucking bomb so fucking
Okay,
hard.
I need to watch that
I
still.
feel
M. Night Shyamalan one?
Yeah.
The best part of that entire movie is you got all these earthbenders together and they're getting ready and they do all these badass moves and then there's a rock and it just just slowly moves across the entire screen.
Look. I know it's not. I don't know anything
specifically for that scene because benders, being what they are, can control the elements. The way they took care of the earthbenders in the show is they took them away from all forms of rock, so they couldn't do that shit. The movie was so fucking lazy. They had them working in a corner and said, "You better not use your powers."
Look. I feel bad. I feel bad for M. Night because objectively that movie's bad. I guess I don't know anything about the franchise, but everyone who knows the franchise knows it's objectively bad. He is not a fan of that. He didn't want to do it. He did it specifically for his son because his son said, "Hey, I think it'd be really cool if," because he was a fan, and he's like, "Could you make me a avid Airbender movie?" Maybe you should put more effort into it, but he was just doing something for his kid.
It's too much condensed, way too small.
Then do it right.
Just like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That was Robert Rodriguez's son, Rebel, wrote this script. It's like, "Hey, Dad, do you think when I grow up I could make this movie?" And he goes, "No, I'll fucking make it right now."
And I think that's a good movie.
And Lava Girl grew up to be a fucking banger. The girl grew up, I said, to be a banger.
So did Shark Boy.
Nah, not anymore.
Calm down.
What do you mean?
Calm down.
Not anymore. He's not a bang. He's more basic now.
It's Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, and he's married to a chick named Taylor.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Hey, look, it's the Taylors. That's not our last name, but you're both named Taylor, aren't you? So shut the fuck up.
All right, upcoming video games, because I saw you guys playing Diablo 3. That came out last year, right?
4. Yes.
So upcoming video games, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Oh, yeah, she really grew up to be a banger.
Let me look. That good, you dick.
Pervert.
Final Fantasy V11 Rebirth.
Oh, yeah.
Never played any Final Fantasy.
Oh, wow, I put that in there. I thought you guys liked it.
Well, so Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games. I absolutely love
V11.
Yeah. V11 was one of my favorite games ever. Like, I grew up with it. I absolutely loved it. And the remake really took a lot of the things that I loved about it out. That's cool to experience more parts of the story, but the actual the fun of the game got really removed for me. Than the combat sequences that they made, and it's just really bad.
Would you agree that they focused more on style than substance?
Not really, because there is a good number of substance, and they rearranged some things in there to make it a decent game, but it's very actiony, and I don't tend to like a lot of those games. It takes a lot for me to get into an action game. I like the slower paced turn based that the original one was, so I was a little disappointed in that.
Would you agree that Adam has no style and no substance?
It's okay, you can agree. Well, we all agree.
Mostly. He is wearing a pretty sweet Judgment Day hoodie, so.
Motherfucker, that's Undertaker.
You're right, it's Undertaker, my bad.
Judgment Day. Oh, Rhea Ripley's in that.
I 100% looked at that and saw Finn Balor's thing, and that's what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Year in review. Whoa. Redline. Year in review. Trivia.
Oh, are we finally starting the episode? I have a timeline here, Adam.
Trivia about last year. Why? Because we are obsessed with writing down trivia questions here at DCP.
We are not.
Daniel's going to puke or something. No, he sneezed. Okay.
I'm just trying to get out of the microphone here.
Okay. With the death of another year, no better place to start than the deaths of 2023. This is what...
wait a minute.
Start the death of a new year? Another year.
Another year. So, starting with the death of another year, we're going to talk about the death of the year that just happened, redundancy, Department of Redundancy.
The deaths.
The deaths of last year.
Deaths of last year.
Let's start on a high note.
Yes. And these are where my two inappropriate jokes come in.
Okay.
And I mean them with a good heart. Okay, this isn't it, but I'll let you know. Okay, Cody, get ready for the points. Here's the trivia question. First death. This wrestler worked as Tank Mulligan, Duke Rotundo, Husky Harris, and The Fiend.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, a.k.a. Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda.
Yeah.
He was, it was something weird, too. His wife is an ex-wrestler too, right?
No, not a wrestler. She was correspondence.
Because she was saying in an interview that like the doctor warned him about like maybe you should take his meds, and he was like, "No, I'm okay," and then that kind of.
Yeah, he's been plagued with health problems. So he had like some sort of heart condition or heart issue long time ago, and then at the start of the COVID pandemic, he caught it. He was the first wrestler to have it, and it did not go well for him. Like it hit him real hard, and it really complicated his heart issue. And ultimately, he died from more complications of that heart problem.
Sticking with wrestlers, this wrestler's finisher was the J Driller. J Driller.
Was that Jay Lethal? Not Jay Lethal. I know who you're talking about. He was like a TNA guy that died.
Tits and ass.
Fuck, what was his name?
Total non-stop action, I think.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's not Jay Lethal. Who is it?
You're close.
Am I?
By Jay.
Oh, Jay. Is it Jay Briscoe?
Jay Briscoe.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay. Oh my God, here we go.
I don't know how he died. I just know that he died.
Could I be any more dead?
Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry. That was
I
meant that as an homage.
That was pretty good.
Okay. All right.
There's been a lot of clips of him on my YouTube feed lately.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it wasn't as inappropriate as I thought it was.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. This actor is famous for his character, Aristotle Nostradamus Shannon.
Aristotle and Nostradamus
This
Shannon.
actor is famous for portraying his character, Aristotle Nostradamus Shannon. Here's another hint. He's better known on the show as just Bull.
Just Bull?
Bull Shannon.
I don't, no idea.
Richard Mall. He's the bailiff in Night Court.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
All right. The last one. I really don't want to do this. 'cause
More people than that died.
I know. Last trivia question. I really don't want
This
to
is the last question of the entire episode?
Oh, good. I'm on a time limit.
This was a short ass.
Somebody once told me this lead singer passed away.
Oh, the Smash Mouth.
Yep. Steve Harwell.
That's what you went with?
Is that not what were you going to go with?
You could have done like an all-star.
That's the lead. That's one of the verses of All Star.
Yeah.
You could have been like, "Hey now,
You're
he's dead
corpse
now."
Oh, God.
The course one was better.
Okay. Other deaths. Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Jimmy Buffett.
What?
Yeah.
Billions of other people.
Bob Barker.
The price was
Well,
wrong.
really? Was that 2023?
As a plane.
No, it's the gates of hell opening up.
The Weeping Willow's finally done its thing.
Johnny Hardwick, who is the voice of Dale Gribble.
Yeah.
I do remember him, yeah.
William Friedkin, the director of The Exorcist. Paul Rubens.
Oh, yeah, Paul Rubens died.
Ray Stevenson, my second most favorite Punisher.
I thought you were going to say my second most favorite, Ray Stevens.
And Lance Reddick.
Who's Lance Reddick?
He was.
Oh, I know who Lance Reddick is. Never mind.
All right.
I know who he is.
All right.
He was a big part of like Destiny and big in the gaming world, and he played in Resident Evil, Wesker in Resident Evil.
The game?
No, the TV show.
Oh, okay. Cody,
Netflix
what's the score so far, Cody?
Cody 0, Daniel 3, Tyler 1, Adam -25.
Okay.
That seems about right.
Top 10.
Well, Adam's not at 0, so that's kind of odd.
Yeah, it is a bigger number than he's used to.
Top 10 grossing movies of 2020.
Clamp Champ. Nope.
This is the first time that like Cody can be on the gloating end of a.
And I'm going to rise above it.
Are you
Lame.
Yes.
I don't
Like I
believe
am above Adam.
There we go. There we go.
Top 10 grossing movies of 2023. Guess the highest grossing movie of 2023 from their taglines.
All right.
Number 10, Break the Silence, Save the Children.
Quiet Place 2?
You wouldn't want to break the silence in
It's
Quiet
that
Place 2.
movie about child trafficking.
Give it to Cody. Sound of Freedom.
Oh, that
100
one has been under a lot of fire.
Well, yeah, the reason is because you could donate to the cause by buying tickets. So the movie laid a lot of money. Not a lot of people actually saw it.
Right. Supposedly there's like reports of empty theaters, and they're
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. People donating it so they could donate movie to buy tickets.
Well, there's more than that to it too. Like there's a lot of controversy coming out about that.
Anyway, it made $184,177,725, which it all went to me. All right, number 9, Baba Yaga.
Oh, that's John Wick 4.
John Wick Chapter 4, $187,131,806.
Oh, fine. Give it to Daniel.
He was first.
I was first.
Number 8. This is another controversial one. We'll get to the reason why it's controversial here in a second. Witness the beginning of a new dynasty.
Cleopatra.
No, all these movies went to the theater.
Oh.
Okay, here's the second one.
Oh, Aquaman?
No.
No.
This Feb, Enter the Quantum Realm.
Ant-Man.
Quantumania.
I figured you guys would get that one. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
You just said Ant-Man.
I said Ant-Man.
Oh, that's crazy.
It made 200.
Daniel didn't say John Wick 4. He said John Wick.
No,
Well,
he
I said John Wick 4 is just Tyler spoke faster and over me.
technically it's Chapter 4.
That's it.
Okay.
No points. Take more points away from Adam.
$214 million. Okay, number 6. Be a part of her world.
Oh,
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
Oh, Cody, you judge that one.
Yeah, I need you to judge because I'm one of the people guessing.
Pick.
I think Cody got it.
Yeah, go with Cody. $298 million. All right. Number 5. This one's a thinker. The world forever changes.
Oppenheimer?
Holy fuck! Okay, it's not a thinker. $326 million. Right on, man.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4, highest grossing movie of all time. It's Time to Face the Music.
It's timed.
All right, here's their second one. Once More with Feeling. Okay, their third and last one. I didn't ask for any of this.
Not Barbie, is it?
No.
Hmm.
It's Time to Face the Music. That's a pretty big hint. I thought you guys would get it on that one.
Oh, I have no idea.
Once More with Feeling. That's another pretty. You guys will do the head slapper once you figure out what it is.
Really?
And I don't get
Taylor
this.
Swift.
This must be part of the movie.
Yeah, Generations or whatever?
No.
Eras. Beyonce.
Eras.
This might be part of the movie. I didn't ask for any of this. I don't know what that means, so it must be part of the movie.
It's Trolls 3.
No.
No.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Huh. Yeah, I would not have put those as taglines for
No.
Guardians 3.
I didn't ask any. Is that part of the movie?
Yeah. I mean, Rocket.
Oh.
The Rocket storyline.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It made
Yeah.
$358 million.
That makes sense. I just didn't think those were the taglines for it.
Yeah, I would have liked better taglines.
Yeah.
Okay, this one didn't have a tagline, so be prepared.
Oh, great. It's an Adam special.
This one is a cookbook one. Okay, it has a new girl, a Moon Knight, a Lady Hawkeye, a boy, and a Jake Peralta.
Okay, so it's got Zoe Deschanel.
No, it's got a new girl, so it could be a cast member of New Girl.
Okay, so it's got Andy Samberg. Read them again.
A new girl, a Moon Knight, a Lady Hawkeye, a boy, and Jake Peralta. What's the boy from? Why did I write that down?
Boy.
Probably from The Boys.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
What movie was Andy Samberg been in?
I have no idea.
You want one more hint?
Yeah.
It's animated.
It's animated?
Oh,
I thought Moon Knight would give it away.
it does, and I cannot. I can see it in my head.
What?
Wait, point back at me.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
There you go.
That's
Oh.
it. Yep. Oh man,
Who was...
Andy Samberg plays Scarlet Spider.
Oh. Okay.
Lady Hawkeye was the girl from Kate Bishop, whoever was that. New
Haley
Girl.
Stein- okay.
New Girl is my buddy.
And
from,
Isaac
Jake
plays
Johnson.
Spider-Man
2099.
2099.
Yeah.
Okay.
wait, who was Dennis Quaid's son? Who was he in that?
In The Boys?
No, in
Dennis Quaid Jr.
No. In what character did he play in Spider-Man? Apparently not.
It might have been another Spider-Man. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. This one, get
I
your
thought that
finger-
was number 2.
No, that was number 3.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, highest grossing movie. Get your finger on the hair trigger. This one's obvious.
Barbie.
No. Okie dokie, let's go.
Mario.
Yeah, $574 million. All right, number 1.
Barbie.
She's everything.
Barbie.
He's just Ken.
Tyler got it.
You don't get to say the answer before the question gets asked.
We didn't. There were no rules.
You don't get to say the answer before the question
Okay,
gets
we've all been
asked.
saying Barbie for a while. Can we agree?
But no, I'm the only one who said Barbie at all.
He's right. He's right. He said it. $636
I'm okay if
million.
Cody gets the point for it, but Tyler doesn't get to say the answer before the question gets
He's
asked.
okay if Cody gets it, as long as fucking Tyler don't
That's
get it.
right. Tyler's going to clean up on the actor one anyway. He always does.
Okay. Let's talk about this year. Let's talk about the Barbenheimer phenomenon. Do you guys remember what that was?
Yeah, Barbie and Oppenheimer came out at the same time.
But what was the phenomenon that everyone was doing? It was one of those stupid trends that don't actually mean shit. But
Weren't they just like double featuring it? Like they were going to watch one and then going to watch the other one?
Right, and they were trying to figure out, do you watch something really depressing like Oppenheimer and then clean your palate with Barbie, or do you watch something...
which one do you watch first and which one do you watch second?
That was the trend, yeah.
Would you watch this one first because you're more excited for it? You're doing the Barbie because you want to not feel bad about the atomic bomb.
You watched the feel-good one last.
So you watch Oppenheimer. You watch Oppenheimer last.
Shut the hell up, mister.
No,
never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. I was gonna go on a tirade, and I decided not to.
That's all right, dude. Go ahead. We're only on time limit. No, go ahead. Seriously.
I watched the Barbie movie recently.
It's horrible, isn't it?
It's
fucking
I am
horrible.
not.
It's horrible. I hated it.
I am not the target audience for it.
But
I did not.
Stop fucking playing neutral.
I did not particularly enjoy it.
That's
no,
stupid.
there were a lot of
have
things.
Enough Ken in it for you?
Oh, shots fired, motherfucker!
No, it probably had too much Ken, to be perfectly honest. But
wow. Ryan Gosling was born to play the role.
Was he?
Why?
That's what everybody's saying.
He was a fine Ken.
Why, when the Kens take over, did everything just go to shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. This is the kind of the problem I had with Netflix Revelations. Why does everything have to be virtue signaling or propaganda? Why can't they just make a lovely Barbie movie?
So my kind of point of view is it's a feminist movie, which is fine. I am fine with feminism when it is pro-women, because I think that's what feminism should be.
Right.
I am opposed to feminism when it is anti-men, because I don't think you should be tearing... I don't think you should be tearing anyone down. I think there's too much hate in the world already that no one should be torn down. So if the Barbie movie was a little bit more pro-woman and a little less anti-men, I think I would have liked it more.
Fair enough.
Because like all of the pro-women parts of it, I thought were really good. It was all of the anti-men parts that I'm like, I think
really
that's kind
repressing any women.
Right. Like I think that's unnecessary.
Was this movie was?
Well, not necessarily unnecessary. I think it turned me off on it.
Well, so all the Barbies were smart, which was fine, but all the Kens were just like complete idiots
or assholes. But
it was like they was accessories.
But what I was saying,
that's true.
What I was saying is like Barbie was. I know all kid movies to a certain extent have. Wow, that sounds a lot better. Have adult-oriented jokes. But why in Barbie would you have an extended scene where basically the Kens are talking about beating each other off? When they're having a beach off. I'll beat you off. Like it's funny. It's a funny joke. I find it funny. But I'm also an adult. Like why? I know kids stuff have adult.
I also don't think the Barbie movie was meant for children. But
then that's the problem. Why wouldn't a Barbie movie be meant for children?
Well, because they have a trillion young girl Barbie movies. This was a Barbie movie meant for your millennial women.
It's just like how almost all the DC animated movies aren't for little kids.
But those also aren't sent out in the theater.
Yeah.
Well, this just because it's not sent out to theater, it just
this one happened to have against talking into the microphone.
I'm talking into the microphone.
Cody got so mad at that.
I don't think the argument that one made it to theater and one didn't is the clear thing. It was just like this one happened to make it to theaters because the budget they would need for it required it to be in the theater to make as much money as money they put into it. While the money you put into an animated movie of the scales that we enjoy is relatively a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay. So which one would you see first? Gun to your head. Gun to head, gun to balls.
Probably. So I was more excited to see Oppenheimer, so I'd probably see Barbie first and then watch Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Is probably how I would watch that.
Barbie first, Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler?
Barbie first, because Margot Robbie would get my engine going, and then I believe there's a lot more nudity in Oppenheimer.
I think it's Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Cody?
I think I might do Barbie second. Oppenheimer first. Get Oppenheimer out of the way, and then okay, watch something a little upbeat and stuff.
I would watch Oppenheimer first, and then fake a phone call. But I gotta go to work, and I'd still pay. I would still be participating in this Barbenheimer. I would pay. I'm willing to give my money and not fucking see that.
Oh, so Adam with the cop out.
Yeah, like usual.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And I will say that Barbie is. I did not dislike Barbie that much. I mean, I am glad that I watched it. I am not paying to not see it. I'm not anti-women like Adam is. Jesus, but I just don't think I was the target audience that was really designed to walk away with that movie going like, oh my god, that's amazing. I'm the audience that I think they were kind of anti-opposed to.
I'm looking way too into it, but I couldn't figure out what world it was supposed to exist in. Like, there's
wait.
There's real world.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the heads of Mattel, where they know that Barbie exists, and then there's that sequence where they're running in the building.
Oh yeah, that's how you transfer the.
And then the creator of Barbie just hangs out there.
Yeah, sure, that's where she lives.
It's just.
Well, it's the same as all the Santa Claus movies. Santa delivers all these presents, but when you grow up, it's like Santa's not real. But if you're not buying
shut your mouth.
No. If as a parent, you're not buying these presents that magically show up under the tree. You see, as a film goer, you see Santa deliver these presents.
Well, you always also see in that movie there's two parents, and so they use the excuse, oh, my wife, oh, my husband must have bought that one. So they just never talk about it. That's the reasoning behind it. They think the other parent got it.
In the Santa Claus series, you never see any other parents except the main character parents.
That's not true at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Name the other parents that you see.
You see when he's in the park.
You see kids. You don't see parents.
No, you see parents. Watch that scene again. Google it.
You don't see parents.
YouTube it. I bet you $100.
When he's in the park and everyone's coming up to him.
Also, what about the adults that are at his job?
How do you know that they're parents? You don't know that they are.
They talk about it.
They do not.
And what about his doctor?
That doesn't mean he's a parent.
But can you disprove that they're not parents?
You can't prove that they are.
But
so we have Schrodinger's Santa Claus. At the same time, I am right and wrong.
Okay, top 10 box office bombs of 2023. Guess. I research reviews. Okay, this is what slows me up every year we do this. I research reviews that had clues that were bad. These are all from RottenTomatoes.com, so these are all splats. Okay.
Okay.
So even in the shittiest film, there are, what are they called, ripe if they're good?
I think so.
Okay, these are all splats, but there's enough clues in the review that...
So there's no clues whatsoever.
Right.
All right, so number 10, worst film of all time. Or of all 2023. Here we go. Guess the film from the review. Redacted. Talented cast makes the movie a pleasant enough destination, although it's neither scary nor funny enough to wholeheartedly recommend.
Final Destination something.
This is a family Disney movie.
It's a family wish.
Strange Worlds.
Okay, there's a clue in the review.
I mean, it's a horror movie of some kind.
Although it's neither scary...
Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
That movie was not that bad.
With a budget of $150 million, it only grossed $67 million.
That movie was not bad.
So I want to know what movies were in the theaters alongside it.
But I don't think that movie went to theaters. It went straight to Disney Plus.
It went to theaters.
Oh, did
I double checked.
It was really not that bad.
So rule of thumb is if you have a budget, so if you have $150 million budget, you double that for marketing. So $150 million. Do the math for me.
$150
million.
$300 million.
300 million. Yes. So they were looking to get 300 million plus out of that movie,
and they got 67 million.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Number 9, Redacted, is littered with too much flotsam and you guys may not know
Little
this one.
Mermaid.
With too much flotsam, you're in the right ballpark, and jetsam from better animated features to stand as a true original.
Lion King.
Wish.
No, animated.
Wish.
Lion King.
Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken.
Oh yeah, that one.
I haven't seen it.
I heard a lot of. It was predictable.
Never heard of it at all.
That's the other thing too. It got advertised the shit out of it, but when it finally came out, they stopped all advertisement for it.
Yeah, like I'm with Daniel. I didn't even know. Okay, I apparently forgot to write down the budget and the gross, so I apologize.
No.
All right, number 8.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because
Right.
I don't know the budget.
I'm going to need to know that.
Number 8, box office bomb of 2023. Honestly, the only thing less convincing than Kreischer as some kind of everyman comedy icon is
The Machine.
Yes.
The Machine.
I just couldn't think of it that fast enough.
With a budget of $20 million, it only grossed $10.5 million.
Really? That movie was funny. I liked it, yeah.
Do you know what famous movie is based off of his life?
Van Wilder.
Van Wilder. Yeah, his life is based off of Van Wilder. Like, he's supposedly Van Wilder. Have you seen Van Wilder?
No.
Oh, okay. It's a Ryan Reynolds movie. He jerks off a dog into donuts.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's based off Burt Kreischer.
Really?
Yeah.
You knew the jerk off a dog?
Well, I haven't seen it in fucking 30 years.
University of Florida.
Yeah, that's Burt Kreischer.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch The Machine?
I think maybe.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Maybe because the story is better as a stand-up bit than going into every detail, and then they have to embellish it to make it stand out more. I think.
Well, that's kind of not what The Machine is. Like, it goes into the story and then goes into some more details about what realistically happened or didn't happen or whatever. I don't know how much of it is a true story, but it's supposed to be the repercussions of the machine. And there's a mobster that he gets involved in the Russian mob, and he stole something when he robbed the train that belonged to a mobster family, and he had to return it. And it was decent. I liked it.
Surely the stealing part can't be true, right?
Oh no, he robbed the shit out of that train.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, box office bomb in 2023. A lackluster emotional conclusion to the franchise. Go on the ride in Anaheim instead.
Go on the ride in Anaheim instead.
Indiana Jones
and the Dial of Destiny.
Yep. Do you agree with that? Have you guys?
Hey, now I said Indiana Jones long before Tyler said shit.
But he said Dial of Destiny. It cost a whopping $300 million.
I know what happens, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the female sidekick and then the short round character.
No, how about no Tyler hates women comment? I get a Adam hates women comment. He don't get one?
No, because he doesn't hate women.
Motherfucker.
The time travel element of it.
Adam, who got the point?
They killed
who
off
said that?
Shia
Who said Dial of Destiny?
Tyler did.
Okay, Dial of Destiny.
I fucking said Indiana Jones before he even started saying Dial of Destiny.
I hate women, so Tyler gets it. So anyway, don't take that out of context.
No, take it out of context until I get my point. Justice for Daniel.
He openly admitted it.
With a budget of $300 million, it only grossed $174.5 million.
They're making an Indiana Jones video game, though.
Yeah, have you seen the
screenshot?
Screenshot looks like PS2 quality. But
you made that joke earlier.
No, that's not a joke.
You think it's more popular than it is, but PS2 had great graphics for the time.
I can show you.
Of course, everything we have now is going to be better than PS2 era graphics, but at the time they were revolutionary.
Okay, so we found Cody's hot button topic. PlayStation 2.
I love my PlayStation 2, and even making an offhanded comment about it.
Wait, you have a PlayStation 2?
Hey, big guy.
I had.
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
Spanish.
Okay, all right. Number 6.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you saw She-Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Where the Hulk has a son.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't in Age of Ultron he say that he couldn't have kids?
He'd blow the uterus out of everybody.
When him and Romanoff are talking, and she's like, blah blah
No,
blah.
she says she can't have kids.
Yeah,
he's
Romanoff
like-
says she can't have kids.
I thought the Hulk said something to the extent that he can't either.
I would have to rewatch it. I don't
Because
remember
I
anything
thought
like that.
I thought he said that, and then she segued into
Maybe Banner can't have kids, but
Well,
Hulk can.
Maybe it's not that he can't. Maybe it just be very unsafe to do.
like a
Right, with
shotgun blast.
Well, it'll be radiation.
That's
Yeah,
how.
like-
That's
Yeah,
how.
radioactive blood. That's how Leader
That's
got
how
his
MJ
powers.
died in Reign of Blood of the Spider-Man story
Yeah.
arc.
Yeah. And
She also got
besides,
throat cancer, if you know what I mean.
and besides, like, it is not a human woman that he has a child with. It is an alien.
That is as strong, almost as strong as the Hulk.
Well, yeah, presumably. I mean, the child comes from
Literally.
Sakaar in the She-Hulk movie. So presumably, it is, if you're following the storyline, then yeah, it's a woman who's almost as.
So he just ditched his kid on the trash planet.
Well, in his defense, he turned out of the Hulk. Banner's the one that got taken out of Sakaar. So he had no recollection what the Hulk was doing.
He was the Hulk for a while after that.
Well, so you see Hulk get a phone call in She-Hulk, and then the next time you see him, he's on like a spaceship, and then like you see him hyper jump out, and that's why She-Hulk can't get a hold of him anymore when she needs help.
They totally did have to write him out of the show, right?
Well, probably.
Okay. Nope. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope.
All right. Number 6. Box office bombs of 2023. For all of its efforts to topple Bond by mirroring / homaging the stunts that came out 40 years ago, Redacted is a shadow of something much more interesting and worthy of a Friday night viewing.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Part 1, with a budget north of $300 million. There's no Tom Cruise is keeping it secret. It only grossed $172 million.
Yeah.
This one is kind of weird because they've actually, I think it was COVID had to stop them, and Cruise kept paying the people so they wouldn't be without pay.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's kind of where a lot of the money
You
came
know
from.
why
Damn
it didn't
it.
do it? It didn't have Henry Cavill's
Why?
Bond
Damn
comic.
it!
That's something logistically nice that he did for those people, so I can't fault him for that. But it doesn't help that I don't like him.
No, like he's not an evil man. He does really bad and say really bad things, and he's part of a group that very notoriously has done a bad. But he also does really good
Let's
stuff.
play
He's
a
not,
game called Is Adam Talking About His Beliefs on Tom Cruise or Hitler?
I don't want to play that game.
You know, that I don't know how that Henry Cavill scene got made it to film.
What do you mean?
Like the scene where he pumps his arms,
Yeah.
he grows a beard and a shirt pocket appears.
Oh yeah, that's how strong his arms are.
Right, like I don't have any idea how that actually made it to film. Like
That's-
how did none of the continuity checkers correct that? Like how did none of the costume people find that he was wearing the wrong shirt? And why did the makeup people not fucking shave him?
Well, so that was a clusterfuck. Remember the mustache gate of Justice League issues?
Yeah.
So that bathroom scene was shot over. If you listen to the comment, I don't know if you guys like film commentaries, but if you listen to the commentary of Fallout, they filmed that bathroom scene over the entirety of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
They kept going back to it, and they actually filmed it once over half of the movie, and it was missing something. Mustache gate. They came back, and the arm pumping, reloading was part of the coming back. But you're right. If you're working on Mission Impossible, it's probably what. But if you discount MCU, it's probably like what, one of the toppest grossing film franchises at the moment.
Yeah, I mean this is Mission Impossible 8 or some shit like that.
It could have been
Yeah.
they had such a mountain of shit to actually go through. It was probably the least of their worries if this wasn't exactly right.
No, that's
I mean-
true. But
I mean, it's so fucking obvious, though, and the camera's directly on him.
That's
Like, you
because-
have a team of people who are like, okay, your hair needs to be exactly this length.
But see, they did that. But Henry Cavill is so full of testosterone. Have you seen those Play-Doh things where you squeeze the Play-Doh and like stuff comes out the other end?
Yeah.
When he went like that, he like squeezed his face and his hair came out.
Yeah.
So that's technically not the fault of the.
It's like that.
I say it's definitely not his fault, but the staff. Like, what the fuck, man?
All right, here we go. Number five, box office bomb for 2023. You've got poorly lit CGI climax, lines out of the "Sir, this is a Wendy's playbook," enough product placement to qualify for a Super Bowl ad, and another appearance by Sabotage, which is evidently the only Beastie Boys song allowed in movies.
What movie had Sabotage in it?
You got anything else for us?
It's a superhero movie.
Marvels.
It's in the DC universe.
Shazam?
Yes, it was.
Nope.
I've seen it.
Blue Beetle?
Nope.
The Flash?
Nope.
Jesus.
No, someone said the right answer, but they didn't.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Tyler gets the point.
Yeah.
It had a budget of $125 million and it only grossed $57.5 million. That is a big fucking bomb.
That's not.
Yeah,
that's nearly as. That's nearly the same as one of the other ones you just did.
Which one?
Like, it had a budget of $57 million.
No. It
157.
had a budget of $125.
There was a shit ton of product placement in that movie.
Was it really bad?
Oh yeah, it was all over the place.
Skittles can unicorns can eat Skittles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did they drop
yeah.
the whole caterpillar story? Like, did they mention the caterpillar at all?
No, he had another end credit scene.
I thought Superman or Wonder Woman was in the end credits.
No, she brings back Billy Batson, but he comes back as Shazam. So he's buried as Billy Batson and then comes back as Shazam.
So they're doing like
Like they did
Not
the
Flashpoint,
hero
what's the other? Kingdom
sacrifice, which was good, but it was a paint by numbers. Just
So
not
it deserves its mark.
So it's gonna
Yeah.
be like a Kingdom Come thing.
I guess. I mean, he's still not. I mean, he's still Billy, and I don't know.
It was.
It
We talked
shit.
about this
It
before.
was a bad ending.
The Billy Batson character was more adult than
Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. I don't know if you guys noticed. I skipped number 4. That's part of the controversy. Number 3. The entire movie is an intellectual nightmare. Okay. Second review. Redacted devours every iteration of the franchise and spits the biggest, fastest, and most
Fast
ridiculous.
X.
Yep.
Can we make a rule about finishing the question?
Yeah, Tyler.
You didn't have to give me the point. You could have kept reading.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
With a budget of $340 million, it only made $146 million. Hey, did you watch it? If you haven't watched it, watch it just
I'm
for.
not gonna watch a Fast and the Furious movie
No,
I haven't seen Fast and the Furious since 2.
right. So
when it was actually good.
Watch
and
his-
it made sense.
1 was good.
watch this one just for Jason Momoa. His character is fucking outrageous.
I have considered that because I do like Jason Momoa.
Because I watched it while I was supposed to be working, and his character.
And where do you work?
The Clarity Healthcare. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
Okay, number 2. We'll go back to number 4 here in a minute. Number 2. Absolutely god awful.
Okay.
No, I just picked. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Bad graphics, bad acting, expected more.
The Flash.
Yeah. This movie genuinely sucked. The actor of General Zod didn't even like it. LMFAOOO.
Okay.
Which for you guys means laugh my ass off.
Off. Yeah, that's Flash.
So they're not giving out the budget, right?
Of course they're not.
It grossed $108 million, and reportedly it lost $200 million. So if what were they?
308 million.
Something like that.
They should have gotten rid of Ezra Miller.
That
Yes.
apparently is what a lot of the reviews were like. Fuck this guy.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Why are you gonna watch a movie with a guy with that much controversy? Like
I
Disney-
certainly didn't spend money on it.
like kind of went the exact opposite with Jonathan Major. He hadn't even been convicted yet, and he's like, no, he's done.
Well, they waited for the conviction before they fired him. They did put everything on pause.
They
we're going to wait.
They loaded the gun, but they didn't pull the trigger.
DC's like,
exactly.
Here, do some more worse shit.
Well, it keeps happening with DC, though, doesn't it? Like, we have the Amber Heard stuff. We have...
It basically became a Batman movie.
Did anyone in this room watch it?
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't see it in theaters. I waited for it to come out on HBO Plus, and then I still waited for another 6 months or something.
You had Alfred telling the Flash what to do.
Which Alfred was it?
Jeremy Irons.
Oh, that's right, because Batfleck was in it. I forgot about Batfleck.
They did the scene, and I mean, I get you have different iterations of Batman, but they redid the lasso of truth scene like they did to Aquaman, where he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I'm deeply messed up over my parents' death and blah 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 blah, and then someone cut that next to an actual comic book panel where it's everyone holding a lasso of truth, and it's Superman's like, I'm Clark Kent. She's like, I'm Diana Prince. He goes, I'm Batman.
Yeah,
it's just I don't know. There wasn't anything really good about it. He's putting babies in microwaves.
Whoa! What?
Yeah. Flash sticks a baby in a microwave to save it.
So when you're moving at super speed, you can only touch organic matter. You can only move organic matter so far. I guess that's the in-universe.
So the baby is completely safe in the microwave because it's not going to bounce around for all the moving he's doing.
So what about the other movies where he was doing shit like that?
But then he moves a whole bunch of other babies as they're falling from the sky.
Yeah. Basically, a hospital explodes, and there's the infant ward is falling, and he takes one of the kids and chucks it into a microwave and closes it in order to save the child's life.
And then when everything is done, for some magical reason, the microwave dings.
Yeah.
And he takes the baby out.
Huh.
Yeah, so basically, I guess they didn't want to get copyright claim from the Quicksilver scenes of him saving people. They had to put oh no, he can't do it exactly like the way Quicksilver does.
But it is absolutely a ton of ripped right from the Quicksilver scenes, which also I have a problem with the Quicksilver scenes too, but
they harken back to Batman v Superman with the Flash trying to save people in Metropolis.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's true. They do kind of nod into that.
We talked about that.
So
in a very, very long episode of watching Batman v Superman.
So he actually was there saving people.
Yeah, he's wearing a Spider-Man Homecoming-esque thrown together costume.
But why? He's moving so fast, people won't even know. Why would he even wear a mask? Why does the Flash work? Well, I guess he kind of stands around and talks.
Yeah, I mean, he does stand. He doesn't always wear it, but usually when he's not, I think it's supposed to be a windbreak for his face or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. It was absolutely atrocious.
But it was just a huge build-up, and then it was a super simple solution. I could see the whole the past Barry is all upset about not being able to save these people, so he's losing his mind. He's gradually just reliving these same moments over and over again, trying to save them.
Is he the one that becomes
monster? He becomes Reverse Flash. And I will say that I really, really did like that. That was probably the only part of the movie that I did enjoy, was the Reverse Flash stuff.
So is the Reverse Flash the character we met in Justice League? I guess technically it would be.
That's regular Flash.
That's regular Flash. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that goes back to save people. And Reverse Flash is... So, since we've pretty much already given away the entire movie, Flash goes back in time to save Mom. And then on his way back to normal time, he gets shunted out of the timeline. And there's a second copy of him. So there's two Barrys at some point.
Right.
So they go through the same experiment to give second Barry his powers. And then they meet up with Batman, which is Michael Keaton Batman, and they go through some time shenanigans. And the new Barry becomes Reverse Flash, because old Barry is the one that has come to terms that, sorry, Mom must die. And then Newberry's like, no, I have to save her, and I have to save all these people, and then he turns into Reverse Flash.
Where does Chuck Berry and Strawberry come in?
I'm going to stab you.
They are fighting to rescue Apple.
Do you buy the fact that Michael Keaton's Batman would be a crazy Howard Hughes, long-haired guy?
Absolutely not.
But see, I didn't...
No, I absolutely hated Michael Keaton's portrayal of Batman in that, or the way they wrote him.
I can see Val Kilmer's Batman doing that.
So,
really, you don't
the
think
movie
after he lost Alfred that he would just become a recluse and go nuts?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, so they explain it why.
Let's get nuts.
So the Michael Keaton Batman we have is a Batman that hasn't been doing shit for a while now.
Yeah, it's like retired Batman.
Okay, you bring that
it's
up.
like Batman Beyond Batman almost.
You bring that up, thank you. That is one thing. I know we're going to do this on a different podcast, so I'm just going to say it really quick and we can drop it. That's one storyline I want fucking done. I'm tired of the Dark Knight Returns Batman. We've done it. That seems to be every Batman that comes out, except for Rob Pat. It's always...
What was that word?
Rob Pat Batman. Rob Pat Batman.
Besides that one, it's always like, yeah, we're going to do a dark, gritty Batman. We're going to do the Dark Knight Return. We fucking have done that.
And no one has done it right.
Yeah.
And no one has done Dark Knight Returns Batman right.
Now,
and
Batfleck looked like him, but he definitely was not.
No, I mean,
dark.
Batfleck was fine.
But let's do something else. Let's do like really good. Let's not do God Batman because only Grant Morrison can write God Batman and not have it be cringy. Let's do like actual Batman, the greatest detective, world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
Like actually fucking. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. So one last thing I want to say about the Flash, like what was especially frustrating is they end the Flash with permanently changing the Batman and the DCU to George Clooney,
which I thought took a lot of balls.
I mean, that takes a lot of balls, but now forever the DCU Batman needs to be George Clooney, or they're not going to be able to explain.
And was it George Clooney, or was it like just like a CGI?
No, it was George Clooney.
So okay, so I'm even impressed that Clooney, because Clooney has notoriously hated that movie, and he
hated that movie because people hated him for
right.
it.
But supposedly, if you go up to him, I don't know if this is true, but it's rumored that if you go up to him and say, "I fucking hated that movie," he'll actually pay for your movie ticket and give it back to you.
That'd be funny.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I saw the Batman nipple suit in person.
Bat nipples?
Yeah, bat nipples.
I did too. Were you at the Universal or the studios?
No, I was at the storage prop center in Kansas.
He was the designer.
Anyway, here we go. We're getting long in the tooth. Number 1, greatest bomb of 2023. Good news for Ant-Man 3. It's no longer the weakest film in the
Marvels.
MCU. Yep. I thought we talked about wait until
I thought, yeah.
You never said you couldn't.
Okay. Lowest grossing MCU to date. I've searched, I couldn't find a budget. It only grossed $81 million. So you're asking, where's the controversy with number 4? Here's the controversy. I went to Internet Movie Database. I went to Rotten Tomatoes. I went to Box Office Mojo. I went to 2 other. I kid you not. They couldn't decide if Ant-Man and the Wasp was a bomb or if it was a success. Because on one website, it was in the hits of 2023.
Ant-Man and the Wasp didn't come out in 2023.
And in the next website, it was a bomb. So, I don't know.
But you put it in the success one.
Yeah, that was...
that was the thing. He was saying it was on both lists.
Yeah. It was almost...
why wouldn't you just leave it off both lists?
You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
What would you put it as?
I think it was fine.
It's fine?
I mean, people are wanting it to be Endgame. Like, ever since Endgame came out, everyone wants every movie to be Endgame. And they don't remember that you have to have Captain America and Iron Man and the Thors and the Thor Dark Worlds to lead into Endgame. So it gets a lot of unjustified hate.
Okay.
I feel the same way about the hate for Doctor Strange. I haven't seen the Marvels yet. Unfortunately, I had life stuff going on when it was in theaters, so I couldn't get down to the theater. I regret because it's the only Marvel movie I have not seen in theaters.
Which one was it?
The Marvels.
Marvels, okay.
Every Marvel movie that I could see in the theaters, I have seen in the theaters, and I regret not having the opportunity to get down there and seeing it. I am anxiously awaiting for it to appear on Disney Plus so I can watch it. I think that people are giving these movies way too much hate because they want Endgame.
And they're giving the ones in the past way too much credit for what they don't. They're looking at through like ruby colored.
Yeah, they're not willing to give the new generation of heroes a chance.
Right.
The old generation is not sustainable because they're megastars. They need you cannot keep doing budgets the size of Endgame.
Right.
So you need to have new, fresh heroes, and people aren't willing to give them a chance. Now, Marvel has misstepped in several places because multiple times, like in every new hero, you have to have the villain that is the opposite of the hero. And that is getting real old real quick because you can see it coming. So they need to change that up some. But overall, Marvel has made some missteps, so you can't say they're blameless, but most of this is on the fans being
too critical.
Yeah, douchey, basically. Yeah, they're being too critical. They're being they want more Endgames, and they don't want the movies leading up to Endgame.
Okay. All right, I'm cutting a few things because we're running long in the tooth
We're
here.
fine. I have an hour and 15 minutes still.
And we've been recording for an hour and 15. I planned it.
Just keep going.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Other 2023 superhero flicks. We can just talk about them. I don't know if you guys have. Sounds like most of them you haven't seen. Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom.
Haven't seen it yet.
I kind of want to see it.
Don't care for it.
I kind of want to see it because I always dug Black Manta's design, especially in the superhero. And when they actually fucking went balls to the wall and didn't do a realistic take, they did the fucking giant helmet in the first one. And
I do applaud them for because they're like, oh, it's gonna look kind of stupid. I'm like, no, that's what we want to see.
Yeah. I'll see it, especially because it's the end of the DCEU. It's the last movie in the universe. I'm gonna go see it.
But
I'm going to watch it on
afraid,
HBO Max or whatever.
And I'm saying this by not reading any Aquaman comics, so I could be wrong, but I don't like that they've turned Ocean Master into a good guy now, or is that how he is in the comics? Like, he goes back and forth.
I think he is specifically a bad guy in everything I've seen.
He's primarily a villain, but
he teams up with Aquaman in this one, right?
Right, so it's going to depend on what the main threat is, because he's a bad guy, but he is a pro-Atlantean bad guy.
Right.
So if it's a major threat that threatens Atlantia, then it makes sense that him and Aquaman would team up to prevent the destruction of Atlantis.
One person's terrorist is another person's freedom fighter. I was hoping, and I haven't seen it, and I haven't read any reports, but I was hoping they were going to do the hook hand Aquaman in this. No. They're not going to do it.
I could see them ending that way, like with him losing an arm, and then we don't have to worry about it ever again because they're ending the DCEU.
Are they bringing any famous villains? Any obvious? Are they bringing in the Fisherman?
The only one I know is Black Manta. That's going to be in the movie. I didn't even realize Ocean Master was going to be in the second one.
Black Manta.
That's it.
And it's Black Manta, and basically the
Trench.
In the first one, he gets the
Trench was in the first one.
The trident of Atlan. This is like it's literally like the opposite. Like, it's the trident of Atlan's brother that tried to conquer Atlantis.
Oh, I see. I thought I wasn't sure if the Lost Kingdom was like a nod to a storyline it was going to bring in a.
Not one
honestly, I don't even know any villain. I know the Fisherman, which is literally a guy that fishes, but it was back in the day. Ocean Master and Black Manta. Those are the only Aquaman villains I know.
Unfortunately, Aquaman's not as popular as he was in the 50s.
That's true. All right. What about Blue? Well, you said you haven't seen Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, at some point when I get near the end here, I'll watch Blue Beetle and Aquaman.
But and it's because they're ending the universe. Like, what's the point? We don't know. None of this is carrying over, is it?
But if they make it a standalone, Blue Beetle was supposed to be the start.
Right? I didn't understand George Lopez's "Batman's a racist" comment in the trailer for Blue Beetle.
What? Why is he a racist?
I don't know. That's what it said.
Maybe you have to watch the movie and find out.
Maybe it's a joke that he beats up a lot of minorities.
It's dark. He can't see.
Yeah, so my thing is that, like, I'm still going to watch it because these are the final days of the DCEU. You know, I've been following it since the start. I'm going to watch them. And
some say the start was this podcast.
I do...
And the quality,
like I don't understand the mentality that a lot of fans have, where it's like, well, they're not connecting, so I'm not going to watch them. This is basically what Cody just said, and it's like, if the MCU came out tomorrow and said, hey, we're going to release Secret Wars, and this will be the end of the MCU. We will not be making any MCU movies after Secret Wars. That's not going to dissuade me from seeing Secret Wars. That's going to encourage me to see Secret Wars. I don't stop reading the book at the last chapter. I don't stop reading the comic at the last issue. You know, just because an issue is done doesn't mean I'm not going to see it. You know.
Yeah, I guess you make a point there. I guess I'm not opposed to standalone stuff. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy standalone stuff. But when you try and come forward and predicate the entire basis of the movie, like, oh, this is a universe we're connecting and whatnot, and they just seem to have done such a shit job at it.
I mean, it's definitely like a down note that you're ending your universe on like
a new character,
on Blue Beetle, who's a new character, and Aquaman.
Wait, I thought Blue Beetle was the beginning of the new universe.
The last I heard, they said that Blue Beetle wasn't connected.
Yeah, because like.
Hey,
it's more of like they had contracts written up before they're ending this, so they like a legal obligation. They had to make the movie.
I'm fine with standalone films, but leave it as a standalone film. Like, don't tease like there's like a whole nother universe out there.
No edging.
Exactly.
Cody, do you listen to the song "I Stand Alone" by Godsmack?
I don't know.
I guarantee you that he doesn't.
I might have heard the song. Don't get me wrong. I couldn't tell you who sung it.
Godsmack. I just told you.
I don't know who they are.
You don't know who Godsmack is?
How many? I don't know how many times I have.
They're only like an incredibly popular band that's been around for 20 years.
Yeah,
30 years.
I've heard the name.
Do you know
I could not tell you a single song they wrote.
Do you know who Aerosmith is?
A little bit.
Have you heard of Rolling Stones?
I know the Rolling Stones.
What about the Beatles?
Everybody knows the Beatles, but that's not because
Blue Beetle brought them around. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, so I don't know where it stands, but like these aren't, even though they're not standalone movies, they're the end.
No, I want to go back.
The connection, you know.
No, we're not going back to Godsmack.
You guys know who Brad Paisley is?
Yes,
I've heard of him.
All right,
He's a country artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whiskey Lullaby.
What's his song?
Oh, I don't know.
I just said Whiskey
Same thing.
Lullaby.
At least I've heard of the name.
So
I've heard
Blue
the name
Beetle.
too. I couldn't tell you any songs. Is what the point I'm trying to make.
I think I just have superhero fatigue. Like it's not just DC. Like there's like I haven't watched, what was it, Secret Invasion?
Yeah.
Is that haven't watched that. I didn't finish Miss Marvel. Nothing against any of those shows. I'm just like, it's the same formula.
Well, apparently I hate women, so I do.
Well, they do.
True.
So superhero fatigue is a real thing. Like I had superhero fatigue through most of 2023. I'm
kind of
like
joking.
That's why I took a break from a lot of the Marvel shows, and I'm catching up on them now. I mean, superhero fatigue is a thing, so give yourself a break and come back to them when you're ready.
See, like I've said it before. Like I liked where you got Batman Begins in 2005, and then you didn't get another Batman movie until
2007.
3 years later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like both those movies.
No, I like Dark Knight Rises.
You would.
TMNT Mutant Mayhem.
Oh, it was decent.
I haven't seen it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right. I don't care for the animation style, but the rest of it was good.
Okay.
I like the idea of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are actually teenagers.
Yeah. They just modernized them to more current day teenagers, and I like the fact that they included a lot of characters that you would not have expected to be in that movie.
Okay. Like?
Mondo Gecko.
Okay.
He was in there.
What about the Flying Duck?
I don't remember Flying Duck.
He wore I think it was Ace Duck.
Yeah. Then they included like Baxter Stockman.
He was in the second live action movie.
Yeah, they still like. I didn't expect.
What about Mousers? They have Mousers?
No. There's a lot of other obscure characters with Mondo Gecko that I cannot remember their names. The only one that I was kind of hoping for when they started doing like Mondo Gecko's team was Usagi Yojimbo, and they didn't show up.
Well, he's his own thing, isn't he?
They've kind of turned him into his own thing. Yeah. So I mean, they may not have had the rights for him.
Cody, what's the score update?
Daniel's at 8, Tyler's at 6, and I am at 6.
Okay, all right.
Every time there was a question of points, I asked Adam. Mm-hmm. So this is on him.
Okay, 2023 sports.
Oh,
since last time
it's gonna be Jeopardy all over again.
Yeah.
So this one was a bomb on last year's, so I left hints. Okay. Number 1, who won the Super Bowl?
Pass.
Oh, it was the Chiefs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you who was in the Super Bowl.
You want to know what my hint was?
What?
This team's favorite video game would be Halo.
No, okay.
Oh yeah, because they're Master Chief.
I thought I was being good.
You could have made a Taylor Swift reference, but
I don't get it.
She's like dating one of the wide receivers
Of
I think.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Oh. This isn't part of the trivia.
Kelsey.
Did you write that score down?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
All right, this wasn't part of the trivia question, but a 30-second commercial cost $7 million during the Super Bowl.
That sounds about right.
Who was the headliner of
Did you put us in for a commercial for this year's Super Bowl?
I can only afford 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Adam.
Who was the headliner of the halftime show?
It was that the really retro rap one with like Snoop Dogg and
Well, the headliner. Who was the
I
headliner?
don't know who the fucking headliner was. Nicki Minaj.
Eminem.
Nope.
But it was a bunch of like rappers.
Here's the hint. She loves S&M with an umbrella.
Rihanna. Beyonce.
Rihanna.
I said Rihanna, and then you shook your head.
Did I?
Yes.
I was actually singing umbrella.
Yeah, you said Rihanna. I said Rihanna, and you're like, no, and then I said Beyonce.
I was in the singing. I'm sorry.
Who gets the point?
No, that's fine. Tyler can have it.
Okay. Man, I'm hoping you guys don't get these because some of my hints are fucking stupid.
What was your hint for that one?
She loves S&M with an
okay.
umbrella. Ella.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do
it. Who won the World Series?
Oh, fuck.
The Braves.
Hint. Chuck Norris's favorite team.
The Rangers.
Texas Rangers. That one was alright. This one I fucking love. It's so stupid. Who won the NBA Finals?
The Wizards.
Hint. Not an exclusive item at the Denver McDonald's.
The Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets. Oh, come on, man. That was pretty good.
That was dumb.
Okay. You may not need this. I'm looking at Tyler. You're gonna have to jump on Daniel because he's gonna get these. Number 5, the winner of the Royal Rumble was once believed to be hailing from the 5th dimension.
Miz Batmite.
Nope. Oh wow! I thought Cody or Daniel would get this. Cody.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a year.
Cody, you can answer.
Was it?
No.
Wasn't it?
No. Cody, did you get this?
No.
Cody, do you not know the answer to this?
I do not know.
Cody, how
Cody
do you
Rhodes.
not know? There you go.
Who was it?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You were doing a bit.
Thank you for the hint.
Would you stop spitting all over my table?
I can't.
Swallow.
It's a real. That's why I keep looking away from the mic. I don't want to spit on it.
Don't be a quitter, Swallow.
Well, I'm gonna print up spit guard.
On the second night of WrestleMania, who pinned The Miz and with what finisher?
Oh, it was Snoop Dogg with the People's Elbow.
That is correct, sir.
He was saving the show because Vince was that this
Shane.
year?
Yeah, Shane blew out his fucking legs on a
Just like his dad.
like a hop, and it fucked up his big return because it was supposed to be his big return. It was supposed to start a program with the Miz, and he blew out his fucking legs on his return on a fucking leapfrog.
Yeah, I saw that. And Snoop is so bad at the choreography, but he saved the show to give him something to talk about. Why they got Shane out of there?
Oh yeah, because like the ring refs like, hey, get in there, and the ring refs calling the spots. So the spot calling is so bad because Snoop isn't a wrestler. So like you can easily see Miz being like, punch me. And then Miz takes the bump from the punch, and then the ref like obviously turns over to Snoop Dogg and is like, people's elbow. So he does the people's elbow, and like rather than like floating into the pin, Snoop starts getting up. So you see Miz sit up, look at Snoop's, and shouts, "Pin me!" and then lays back down.
Which probably made it all the better, actually.
It actually like it was the worst spot ever, but it's so fantastic.
My favorite Snoop Dogg comment or like story ever is Gordon Ramsay is cooking and he's like, "This is a trick my buddy Snoop Dogg showed me," and he rolls up his seasoning and basically into a joint so he can cut it better.
I don't get it.
It is amazing.
Does Snoop Dogg have something to do with drugs?
No. He sells mattresses. Okay.
Or cribs.
Yes, that's actually what I was trying to say.
Yeah, he sells cribs.
Okay, so when doing research 2023, I found a lot of political shit that I want to get into. So,
Good.
we're finishing. Get Cody, be ready on the point score here. So, be ready. BuzzFeed. How well... 2023 was a big year, but how well do you actually remember it? Tyler, please let me finish reading the questions. What was the highest grossing movie of 2023? Barbie, Little Mermaid, Oppenheimer, or the Super Mario Brothers?
Barbie. Because you've already given us that answer.
Barbie is correct. Cody?
Tyler said it first.
Okay. Which famous actor had a viral trial involving a ski Which famous actor had a viral trial involving a ski accident? Jennifer Lopez, Gwyneth Paltrow, Meghan Markle, or Reese Witherspoon?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Holy shit, did you know that?
Yes, that's why I say
I kept waiting for Jeremy Renner.
That's a snowplow.
So what was the deal about? What happened?
She was like skiing and like slammed into some guy. I don't know the whole thing.
That's literally it?
She like slammed into some guy. I don't know if she was doing...
Was she too busy steaming her vagina over a steam pot or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
As you do.
I mean, that's the start of a Hallmark movie. Like, Gwyneth Paltrow, like, runs you over with a ski, and then you start dating, and then you turn out she's a bitch, and then you break up, and then you end up marrying her or whatever.
Okay, we ready? Guts.
What would you call that? What was the name of that Hallmark movie?
Goop. Guts was one of the most popular records of the year. Who released it? Olivia Rodrigo, Miley Cyrus, Tate McCree, or Taylor Swift?
That's a Miley Cyrus one, isn't it? Guts?
Okay. Miley Cyrus?
Apparently not.
No, it is not Miley Cyrus. B was Miley Cyrus.
Oh, A.
Olivia Rodrigo is correct.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. Apparently we're all old men. Okay.
Oh.
Jury Duty was one of the most popular shows of 2023. It stars Jack Black, Chris Pine, Bradley Cooper, or James Marsden.
James Marsden.
Ooh, Cody.
No, you are the judge. I'm participating.
Oh, give it to Tyler.
No, they get both points because that was like literally in sync.
I'm more of a Backstreet Boys.
Here we go.
Bye, bye, bye.
How?
I karaoke Backstreet Boys at my Christmas party this year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That wasn't... Bye 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 is in sync.
I wasn't invited.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right. This... We talked about this bitch a lot. I don't know why I said that.
Adam.
Hilarious. How much...
Wait, why aren't you using the piece of paper anymore?
Because he's reading a BuzzFeed.
So he wrote down the link on the piece of paper.
Probably.
Did you really? Is that what happened?
Don't worry about it. How much money did Taylor Swift's Eras tour contribute to the overall U.S. economy?
It was millions.
Hey, wait until the question's read.
A.
He did read until the question was read. He just hasn't done the answers yet.
Shut up, Daniel.
A. Around 1 billion. 2. Or B.
2. A. 1. 2. B.
C. CD. Around 1 billion. Around 3 billion. Around 5 billion. Or around 999 million.
I think it's 5 billion.
5 billion.
It's a
$3
fuck ton of
billion.
money.
5 billion is correct.
Yeah, it's a fuck ton of money for that concert. It's been great.
You got change? I can make that right now.
Which celebrity was Jamie Lee Curtis speaking about in her viral video, Everyone Needs to Shut Up and Let This Woman Shine Her Light? A. Halle Berry. B. Ariana DeBose. That may not be right. Ariana Grande or Selena Gomez?
That was Ariana DeBose.
DeBose, he says. He's correct.
Are you taking the quiz as we're doing this? You fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
Are you serious?
I was wondering, I'm like, why is it taking him so long to say what the correct answer is?
So, do you get all that content directly from BuzzFeed? Whatever they're talking about is what we talk about?
God.
No, I look it up, and I was looking up 2023 main events, notable thing. Like, I'd Google shit like that, and everything just came up with, like, the war in Iraq. And I was like, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Can we take I actually like this. Let's do another BuzzFeed thing where we just do an entire episode where we just do nothing but BuzzFeed.
That's what
quizzes.
every episode is.
No, but I want
that
to
is
actually
Supernatural Wiki.
BuzzFeed
That
because
is not-
these questions are more
Go to the
detailed
next
than Adam's.
BuzzFeed's question.
All right. You guys hurt my feelings. I spent a lot of time on these questions. the album The Record was released by which artist? Louis Capaldi, Billie Eilish, Boy Genius, or The Weeknd?
B. Billie Eilish.
The Weeknd.
Billie Eilish is incorrect.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd is incorrect.
The last one.
The last one was The Weeknd.
What was the one before that?
We got A, Louis Capaldi, or
A.
C, Boy Genius.
A.
It was Boy Genius.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who that is.
Dexter?
Is that who it is?
No, Dexter the...
Kendall Jenner started dating which famous singer? Bad Bunny, The Weeknd, Drake, Harry Styles.
A. Bad Bunny.
Harry Styles.
Bad Bunny is correct. What's he famous for?
He's a Latin musician.
Is he the wrestler? One who's really into wrestling?
Yes. Yeah, he's also like the #1 artist on Spotify.
Was his
Like crazy.
is his MCU movie still going down? The one where he's doing it was in the Spider-Verse, the wrestler, the Lucha Libre.
Oh, I have no idea.
I'll take that as
I haven't seen the second Spider-Verse one yet.
No,
Yeah, add that to
it
my
takes
list.
place. It was going to be a live action, but it takes place in the world of Spider-Man.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. Referring to the viral BAFTA video, who did The Thing?
Oh boy, that helps.
A. Taylor.
I had a BAFTA watch party, and I'm just trying to think.
A. Taylor Swift. B. Viola Davis. C. Angela Bassett. Or D. Rihanna.
Dame Judi Dench.
B.
B. Viola Davis. Hang on, let my phone catch up.
Yeah, buffering.
You are
buffering.
incorrect, sir.
Angela Bassett.
Did you see that?
No,
Angela Bassett is correct.
I was debating between those two.
Okay.
What was the thing?
I don't know.
Go on this BuzzFeed article, and then he'll tell you.
So it gives no information what the thing was.
He gives a picture of Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Is she naked?
No.
Oh. Okay.
And one of the most popular 2023 shows was The Bear, which features who? A. Jeremy Allen White. B. Ben Affleck. C. Cillian Murphy. D. Pedro Pascal.
A.
You are correct. And quizzes are better in the app, it says. Not now.
You're not.
You fucking idiot.
I thought he was going to say, "Oh, I'll download the app then."
Oh, that was the last one. This was a rough year, man, and a lot of shit happened in pop culture. There was a lot
In
of
pulp culture?
pop culture. It was like a lot of
orange
Ukraine
juice.
and political stuff. We're not.
All right, so Daniel, if that's it,
that is it.
You said you were going to do some cooking with DCP.
Cooking? No, I was
The
cooking
cookbook.
PCP at the moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we
So
didn't
is that
have- we didn't have a
everything?
cooking with
Even the
DCP.
stuff you got?
We didn't
Last
have-
time I did the Internet Movie Database cookbook, you guys got mad at me. Like, that question doesn't even make sense.
Because they're stupid, but they're still fun.
yeah, like half the fun we get from him is making fun of you for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
All
I
right,
mean,
well,
and it's also where Tyler gets all of his points.
Exactly.
that is, I will make sure I do more.
So,
of
but
those.
that's everything, even the stuff you cut.
Even the stuff I cut.
Okay, so that's the case. Daniel wins
About time.
by 1 point.
That's how he said it.
Really? By 1 point?
Yeah, Daniel got
Yeah,
14, Tyler got 13, and I got a measly 9.
Yeah, Cody's been rooting against me lately. He wants to see me fail.
A little bit.
Hey, if it makes you feeling better, Cody, Tyler lost by 1 point, not 2 points.
Yeah, if Tyler had 2 more points, then he would have won.
So any other questions or comments, or I guess questions, comments about 2023, anything about 2024? Anything about BuzzFeed articles we want to do? Or?
Well, usually we talk about superhero stuff, there's not a lot of that happening this year. So I sort of wonder if we're going to get stale about what else we talked about this year. So maybe we need to discuss another medium we need to go after.
No, I got some questions.
2024, the death of DCP again.
I want Adam involved in this.
Okay.
Okay. So it's explain a movie plot badly.
Oh, those are fantastic.
I love it.
Okay. 2 90-year-old men fight when one of them can't remember who the other is.
2 90-year-old
men fight when one of them can't remember.
Are these
Is that Hancock?
Are these any era?
They're any movies.
2 90-year-old men fight when they.
Oh, is it Batman v Superman?
Nope.
Fight Club?
Nope.
Up?
Nope.
2 90-year-old men.
Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Okay. Man retires after only showing up to work 5 times in 15 years.
That's a Santa Claus movie, right?
Nope.
No?
Batman.
Nope. James Bond. The last James Bond movie.
He didn't retire. He was fucking tore apart at a molecular level.
A man who is lying about his age abducts 3 children.
A man lying about his age abducts 3 children. A man lying about his age abducts 3 children.
Despicable Me.
It's
animated?
It's animated.
Is this one up?
No.
I have no idea.
It's Peter Pan. There you go. If Adam doesn't get this one, he has to walk home.
Okay.
Girl meets the man of her dreams.
That's it?
Yes.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes. Let's see. A cat lady watches as everyone dies around her, leaving her all alone.
A cat lady. Everyone's dying all around her.
It can't just be cats, right?
No.
Okay.
Daniel?
I don't know. Cat lady. Say it again.
I gotta go up to it. A cat lady watches as everyone dies around her, leaving her all alone.
No idea.
Final Destination?
It's one of the Aliens movies. I don't know which one.
Oh, it'd be Aliens.
Guy kills an old man for his job.
A guy kills an old man for his job.
Yep.
Looper.
Wait, as in he took the old man's job, or his job was to kill an old man?
He took the old man's job.
Santa Claus.
There you go.
All right, one more. We're getting
more?
long in the tooth here.
Okay, hold on. Let me find a good one. Talk amongst yourself.
I was saying, should we pursue a different medium? Like, should we, like...
Start sculpting?
No, like, maybe we should, like, get a series that either one of us is familiar with or none of us are familiar with. Just sort of, like, just go at it, watching it, and then discuss it.
I mean, sure, that's fine, but what series would you find the 4 of us haven't seen that we would be interested in?
That's the point. Like, the
Naked
trick
and Afraid.
of finding something, or maybe something completely outside our wheelhouses, like, we watch, like, a trashy...
Cougar Town.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, people have been raving about Yellowstone. I don't know anything about Yellowstone.
I like it.
Like Yellowstone.
It's a national park, I believe, in like Wyoming area.
Yes.
And
yeah,
it's got
something like
squirrel.
that, like a show that's kind of like outside our wheelhouses that we can discuss. Like,
Okay.
I don't really understand it, but I found it interesting, I guess.
I love this one.
Okay.
This is the first one to end on.
Okay.
One man's quest for the perfect suit.
Iron Man.
Oh, that was a good one, Cody. One man's quest.
For the perfect
Is this
suit.
in our wheelhouse of movies we'd like?
Yes.
Have we all seen it?
I know I've seen it. I've known you've seen it. I would be surprised if Daniel hasn't seen it. I'm sure Cody hasn't seen it.
Sorry, Cody.
I guess, no offense.
Yeah.
2 points.
That's still enough to help him win.
Give us another clue. Give us a clue.
I gave you the clue.
Yeah.
It's a type of movie that he hasn't seen.
That could be fucking anything.
What type of movie does Cody not watch?
Porn.
Oh no, he watches
Texas
plenty.
Chainsaw Massacre.
You're getting in closer.
Silence
I mean, it's definitely.
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
Oh, come on. That was a good one. Better than, I'm going to read this BuzzFeed quiz.
No, that was good. That was good.
All right.
2023.
All right.
I came up with the idea in 2023.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, folks, you have been listening to Damage Control Podcasting. You've been specifically listening to The Orig. Make sure you check out all of our other shows, including more episodes of The Orig, Dead Air, our quiz show,
and previously on a timeline.
and previously on, where we get to write our own movies instead of just criticize them.
Next episode is...
What?
The movie about pirates.
You look at us like we know what
But pirates.
the answer to that is.
Pirates.
I mean, yeah, our next previously on is about piracy.
I'm writing a pirate movie about the Starjammers.
Do you guys have your next idea in case you win?
No.
Specifically, Cody, make sure you get an idea.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Cody, you're going to win.
I told you to keep quiet about that bribe, you son of a bitch.
Is that why you keep spitting?
A little bit. I gotta keep lubed.
All right. Jesus. If you want more ass hattery like this, make sure you check out new episodes every Monday on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on Apple Podcasts. You can also check out our Facebook, Instagram, and X accounts at Damage Control Podcasting.
So
Thank you so much.
So do you X? Is that what you do? You said you don't tweet, you X?
You X now, yeah. Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Adam, push the button.
X, E, X, 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 X.